Hello, my fellow Minecraft enthusiasts. Welcome back to HENDRIXCRAFT. This is episode 8. Devin Hendricks here, continuing the tour of Oceanic. This is going to be part 3 of the Oceanic tour. Hope you've enjoyed the tour so far. There's been a big old gap in between this video and the last one due to unforeseen circumstances with just reality and my job and the virus and blah blah blah. But I intend on rolling out some more videos here, and hopefully this one will be one of the cooler ones so far. It's going to be the tour of my main base area in this world. So yeah, hope you enjoy this episode, and welcome back. We've seen this before. This is the OG village. It's nice seeing the sunrise next to it though, huh? Beautiful. Beautiful. Should we pick a fight with this Enderman real quick? Oh. Oh, what a guy. This is my split screen account. That's not an Enderman. What a noob. Yeah, I've mentioned that in the past that I do that. You know, this is a TV. We're using a 360. It's a ghetto TV. Just a ghetto setup altogether, but I'm glad I can make these videos, and I enjoy doing it regardless. Hope you enjoy, even though the quality is not 100%. Alright, where's that bat? There's a bat under the river. Anyway, we saw this as well in a previous episode. Kind of a ruined thing. It's not completely finished. I'm gonna do some kind of mini game inside. Some kind of like maybe puzzle solving slash parkour type of situation. Not 100%, but it's just empty right now. Anyway, rendering in up ahead is the main base. Worked on this for a month just on the central tower, and that includes using a haste 2 beacon and all that. Like, it was a serious grind, but it's super fun making big stuff in survival Minecraft. Super satisfying. So here it is. Hopefully it'll load in alright. You got your smaller tower here that I just completed. Part of the reason there was a delay is because I was working on these other things. But yeah, small tower. Then we got this floating island right here. This is home to my skeleton horses. Yeah, this little rock right here, this was naturally generated. Almost looks like a rhino, right? Like, this is what inspired me to do that skeleton guy. That stone figure overlooking the spawn area. And then, yeah, as you can see, I didn't really want to do the video quite yet with this uncompleted tower, but I figured it would be alright. I'm gonna put another crystal on top of this one, like a blue spherical one with chunks of ice floating in the air and stuff. And I plan on doing more rocks and stuff in the air, and like another floating island way up there, halfway rendered. You can see the biggest one, which has my modern house on it. But for now, we're gonna check out the main tower here. Also has a structure of, or a crystal, I mean, of some kind at the very top. Yeah, it's really just glass and obsidian, but I have a theme of floating crystals in this world. So yeah, let's go ahead and go in like as if we didn't have wings here. That's part of the point of this build, is to make it hard to get in and make it hard to get to the top. So yeah, you're led into this area right here. You got a little warning here. A little skull on a pike. And then you got several options. You can go up these stairs, or you can go the side and be sneaky. Awesome view of this other tower over here. This thing is a big pumpkin farm. It's semi-automated. We'll check that out in a minute here. But you come around the back here, we got these custom trees, and then a couple big dark oaks, and then a little flower garden. And then boom, this is like the main entrance basically. Kind of a sneaky thing. It's like on the very edge of the map. So you have to come around the backside on the edge. And yeah, this pillar right here is right up against the border, basically. So you can't build any farther out that way. Which I kind of like. I like that in Minecraft, having a restricted size world. Even though it is cool to have infinite world too, because then you're never gonna lack on a certain item. But there's something about having a small world that is kind of cool. Anyway, coming inside the tower now. This is the main floor. I've left the lighting kind of like moody, I would say, I guess. I like it how it's dark at the top. Then I threw in these chandeliers. That wasn't quite enough though, so I had to throw in end rods around. And then I made the mushrooms glow with end rods as well. And then to enter on ocean level, like if you were on a boat or whatever, we're on ocean level right now. Like if I break this, for example, boom, there's the water. So you can't come in because of the walls, so unless you break blocks. But then you also can't come in because I've put lava walls. Kind of like there's this big moat, basically. It's like an under stone moat though, like a covered moat, I guess you could say. But each of the rooms, except for this one, has lava going around it, so it makes it harder to get in. But if you did make your way back here, you would just be on the main floor. Yeah, we won't talk about this thing. But this is the entry room, basically, like little beds, and this is supposed to be like a little bench, but it looks weird with the lighting. But yeah, little white seats there. Then you come into the main level, and that's right below the other entrance, of course. And then in the center here, it's just pure aesthetics. A couple vines coming down. Then you got this great view of the center of the tower. I would like to place more blocks up there, do like a spiral design or something, but it's a lot of work. So I just left it blank for now, which I still think it looks pretty cool. I don't know about you, but then down below us here, got this area that's underwater, because we were right at water level just before, so now we're down here. Got a little jukebox, and then some mob heads, and the first time I ever bred turtles, I brought them down here, and we got Myrtle the turtle. That was my mom's suggestion to name one of the turtles Myrtle. So yeah, there's that. And then the other turtles are named after the, the Ninja Turtles. And yeah, I made this little aquarium kind of area. This is just natural ocean in there though, with some sea lanterns thrown in here and there. And I think I put a dragon egg out there too, just for fun. But yeah, I'm a big fan of Riptide. That's I'm all about using Riptide for sure. So instead of just doing regular bubble elevators like most people, I just place water. It's way easier, and then you just carry your trident around. And I use that to jump out of the water all the time anyway, so it works out pretty good. So we're back on the main floor here. These iron golems are supposed to be protecting this floor, but they're absolutely useless. I tried to make it spawn proof with using slabs for the floor, and that works on the main level here. But then when you get into the top half of a block, then they can spawn, so you gotta be careful. But yeah, those guys, they are terrible at defense. And like, I don't know if it's just the layout of this building or what, but they seem to glitch out. So I just pushed them into the various rooms here. We got the enchantment room. This was the first one I made in this level. Of course, this is one of the lava protected rooms. Pretty sick. I love having lava. Of course, if you've seen any of the other episodes, you know that's a theme of mine, pouring lava. So yeah, we got some books and stuff over here. So you can do a little bit of enchanting. And then there's an ender chest, of course. And then let's see, over here is my first smelting array ever. Not too huge or anything, it's just 14 furnaces. But it's so cool, it's way faster than just using regular, like just a couple furnaces or whatever. You put the ingredients in this one, it takes them over the top and deposits, and then you got the other track for the fuel, which goes in the back of it. And then you got more hoppers underneath to pick up the product, which all ends up in that chest. It's pretty sweet. It does a stack of items in like just a few minutes, or like, you know, not even that. It's super fast. Like, I'm gonna make a bigger one, of course, at some point. I guess that's not an of course, but yeah, this was my first attempt at one, and I wanted to make all these rooms down here functional. So yeah. On the opposite side here, we've got the pumpkin, or, well, yeah, the pumpkins they come in up top here. We'll show you that in a sec. But in here's the potion room, is what I meant to say. Love the lava walls again, but a little bit of nether wart. You got your, you know, brewing stands and whatnot. I love putting potions in a cauldron. It always looks cool when you do that. Over here we got the you know, basic ingredients for potions. I'm not super experienced with doing potions, but yeah, that's what I think is mostly what you need. Bunch of water bottles. So that pretty much takes care of the main floor here, except for these stairs here. So this is the input for pumpkins. As you can see, I've got this orange shulker box here. Look at this. Oh yeah, full of pumpkin pie. So nice. That's my go-to food in this game. And yeah, I've got an endless supply now because I automated my pumpkins. So it's not fully automatic. I did that with daylight sensors at one point, but my poor 360 couldn't handle it. Yeah, I was just making it lag too much. But also, I really like doing it manually, because you just come up here and then squish all the pumpkins. Boom. It misses one or two. Sometimes you can see that one sitting there. But that's fine. Because you're saving damage on axe, and you're saving a bunch of time by just coming in, pressing the buttons every once in a while. And then we got Pumpkin the dog out here. I don't know, I can't see him from here, but he's got an orange collar. Trust me. But yeah, that side is the pumpkin side, and then over here we have the sugarcane side, which I've turned off temporarily because I have loads of sugarcane and pumpkins already now, including that full box of pumpkin pie already, so yeah, we're letting that go down. I'm using it for rockets mainly now. I should probably turn it on again soon, but, you know, whatever. And then, let's see. We've got these 4 columns of water, which, again, I riptide up and down. So you riptide once, and then boom, you're at this level. This is where the stairs take you from the front. This is just grass and flowers and little custom trees. Just a nice little garden area, super, like, meticulously laid out. If you measure out your builds and lay out shapes and stuff for the base first, it really makes a big difference in the end. So yeah, it sucks when you have to move everything over once you realize that you messed up the alignment on something or whatever. But yeah, this one is incomplete. Over in this area, I might potentially do a third smaller tower with like a red crystal and some floating red islands. I'll probably do the islands regardless, but I'm going to add a third island over here with a bunch of greenery on it and a little waterfall and stuff. But for now, it's just these two islands. But yeah, let's continue with the tour of the main tower here. This is a big project, a lot to tour. So we go up here. Boom. These dogs randomly teleported to me from that little island down there. A bunch of them did, like to random places on different islands and stuff around here. Wow, yeah, I love how this area is coming together. It's really all coming together finally. Yeah, I was super stoked just when I finished this main tower, but I feel like I might want to add a little bit more to the outside still. But let's journey to the top of it, shall we? Hey, fly! Oh boy, that was close. Come on, render in. Alright, yeah. This area looks so sick. But let's see a look at the crystal up here. I don't know if it's a crystal or what necessarily, but a cube and a diamond put together. Kind of a crazy shape. But it is all symmetrical, it all lines up and stuff. It makes sense if you look at it from certain angles. And then on the inside we've got a big old cube of obsidian, which is where I have like a safe room. But yeah, super cool area. Loving it. Come to the very top here, you can get a sick view of everything. I'll definitely give a progress update when the other tower is complete. But even though it's not complete, like, wow, look at that. So great. I love this game just for making sick views. You can make a beautiful world for yourself. So yeah, let's go up here and check this out. This was like my first main base area, basically, up here. So you drop in, you're all covered by obsidian. Then we got this level with a couple furnaces and anvils for functionality. Then we got these little safe boxes, you know, like backup armor and wings and whatnot. Always good to have that kind of stuff if you want to do some PvP nonsense in your worlds. Over here we got a tiny little aquarium. Of course I made this world when the aquatic update was coming out. Or when I got my hands on the aquatic update anyway. I'm way behind, but yeah, so I'm all about making aquariums in this world. It's called Oceanic for a reason. So yeah, just a few trophies over here. And then we got this nice little bedroom, all red stuff. A little more backup armor if we need it. And then you got your quick escape. Of course you gotta have that, right? So we got this drop. Woo, yeah! Oh, who doesn't love that? So now we're back here with the turtles. If you choose to do that, you can bounce off to the side and make it back. Such a cool little area. Moody lighting with the glow from underneath. But yeah, if you come down here, you can tell, oh, well, you could tell for a second there that there is abandoned mine shafts here. Kind of an interesting part of the main base is that there's this directly underneath. Of course there's more to it, but I think we've all seen abandoned mine shafts. And you know, if you've seen a lot of Minecraft videos, you've probably seen this kind of area too. This is where you can set up a fully powered beacon and just go to town. I'm all about it. So that's what I've done. The taller areas here though, these are from where I fought the Wither. You can tell because only the bedrock is left on the ground. This is where he was like ripping through. Fought a few of them down here. Pretty sure a lot of people do that, but yeah, it's a fun thing you can do. And then that other beacon is at the bottom of the green tower that we saw. But yeah, this is the bottom of the main tower. Of course, I have like crazy amounts of stone and stuff that I still haven't even used yet. So that's probably enough to make another tower almost. Yeah, it took about 5 chests worth of product to make the main tower here, though. Just the main layer, or like the first layer, anyway. So yeah, I think that's gonna have to do it basically for this episode. This is probably the longest episode so far, and we've only toured this main tower. But I think that's a good thing. Shows that there was a lot of detail in it and a lot of things to show. Oh yeah, look at that view. I hope you've enjoyed. Hope some of these structures have inspired you for some of your own builds, and hope it's been somewhat entertaining at least. Anyway, keep on crafting and create the world that you want, whether that be in reality or in this video game. Have a good one, folks.